Hello?
Evan, welcome back.
Hello, I can't hear you well, so
Oh, you can't hear me well. What happened?
uh my speaker is low.
Yeah, I just put it up some. Can you hear me better?
Yes.
All right, how are you?
Good.
Awesome, good to have you back. And how was wait, let's see, you don't celebrate New Year, right? Like 31st? Maybe you celebrate lunar, maybe?
No.
Which New Year when do you celebrate New Year's? Do you know? New Year's Eve.
I think I don't celebrate.
Hmm? Everybody celebrates it.
I
So,
don't remember or my family don't do it.
Okay. So, all right. So let's see. Since our last class, what did you do? Anything fun?
Yes.
Ah, what did you do?
Skiing.
You went skiing?
Yes.
What? So there's a lot of snow where you live now?
No, I go to the skiing thingy.
Like a skiing resort?
Yes, yes.
So I went to a skiing resort. Is it correct?
Yes.
All right. And did you let's see, do you know how to ski good?
Yes.
What? That's nice. All right. So how long do you usually ski for?
3 Hmm. Ski for
Yeah, how long did you ski for?
3 years?
No, I mean this. Okay, you've been skiing for 3 years, right? I've been skiing for 3 years. But
Yes.
this time, how long did you ski? Like 1 hour, 2 hours, like that?
Oh, like 6 hour?
6 hours? You weren't cold?
I wear a suit.
What
I
kind of
don't know.
suit? What kind of suit is that?
Fur is in the inside and outside is the thingy that the cold can't come in.
So is it like some special ski suit?
Yeah.
What? That's awesome. I didn't know they had special ski suits. I thought maybe just a jacket and it's fine.
No, we had a helmet and boots and ski and a stick.
Just one stick?
Two stick.
Two sticks. All right. Pretty cool. So do you go on let's see, are you on the beginner one, the middle level, or the experienced one?
I don't know what that says. He wants a speaking test at next class.
Speaking test?
Yes.
What kind of speaking test?
I don't know.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't do tests. So let's see here what we have. But yeah, I don't do tests. So let's see if we have some speaking tests. So the only speaking test we have is a practice test for IELTS or TOEFL, and those are for for advanced level. Okay. So is your dad there? Is your dad home?
Yes, but he is making a copy.
So if um
He says he wants a speaking test for what level I am or something.
but what does he mean speaking test?
I
That's
don't
what.
know.
Yeah, we have conversation. Does he want you to have conversation?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. So let's try this one. So we'll try one of these, okay? And your level is intermediate. Um all right, so let's go to This one.
Oh,
Okay? And let's see. We'll start with this one. We have this one we can practice our speaking, all right?
okay.
All right. And if your dad knows what lesson, maybe he knows a lesson that he saw, then he can choose it the next time for you, okay?
Okay.
All right. So let's start with our article title here. And why are you learning English? Mm. You can repeat this one.
Oh, why are you learning English?
There you go. All right.
In
All right. So let's start with our vocabulary words, and then we'll read the definition and the example. All right. So let's
okay.
start with the first one. Why?
Why?
Used to ask about the reasons for something.
Used to ask about the reasons for you just
Can you hear me?
went. Yeah,
Hmm?
but your face disappeared and back again.
Can you see me now?
Yes,
All right.
and your speaker was off and on.
But can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. So we can continue. Let's start. So the next one. Why are you learning English?
Why are you learning English?
All right. Next one. Learn.
Learn.
To get knowledge or skill.
To get knowledge or skill.
I'm learning English.
I'm learning English.
Practice.
Practice. I know this one.
It's okay. So this is what it's called practicing. So we'll use these words in our conversation in a little while, okay?
Okay.
To do an activity regularly so that you can become better at it.
To do an activity.
Act, act, to do an activity
Oh, activity. What is this?
regularly.
Oh, my brain just went off.
It's all right. That's why we practice.
Regularly so that you can become better at it.
There you go. I practice reading English news every morning.
I practice reading English news every morning.
The reason why.
The reason why, yeah.
Used to explain why something is the way it is.
Used to explain why something is the way it is.
The reason why I'm late is due to a terrible traffic accident.
The reason why I am late is due to a terrible traffic accident.
Good. Pronunciation.
Pronunciation.
The way in which a word is pronounced, spoken.
The way in which a word is pronounced, spoken.
Her pronunciation is very good.
Her pronti. See,
One more time. Her pronunciation is very good.
her pronunciation is very good.
Pronunciation.
Oh, pronunciation.
There you go. Now try it one more time. Pronunciation. Her pronunciation is very good.
Her pronunciation is very good.
Very nice. Improve. One more time. Improve.
Improved.
To become better.
To become better.
My teacher said that my English is improving.
My teacher said that my English is improving.
Fluently.
fluently.
Good. Using a language easily, correctly, and naturally.
Using a language easily, correctly, and naturally.
You speak English fluently.
You speak English fluently.
And the last one, ESL,
ESL.
English as a second language, the teaching of English to people who speak a different language.
English as a second language. The teaching of English to people who speak a different language.
Good. ESL education is very important for working with people from different countries.
ESL uh,
Edu-
adult
education?
uh, education is very important for working with people from different countries.
Very good. All right. So remember, even though you know these, maybe you didn't know the meanings, right? So
Yeah.
let's begin. And that was very good. Do you have any questions for the words?
Yes.
What, you have questions or no questions?
I have a question.
All right. What question do you have?
Why is ESL called ESL?
So this one is English as a second language. So ESL.
Oh,
So it's yeah, it's so we use these and then for sure we just use ESL, right?
yes.
All right, good question. Any other questions?
N- Nothing.
All right, let's begin with our dialogue practice, okay?
Yes.
And we'll read this one together. So, Grace and Alex are talking about learning English. Okay, you can start. All right, you can start with uh, Grace and then we'll switch. All right.
Okay. I
Mm-hmm.
speak first.
Yeah, you're Grace.
Oh, why are you learning English, Alex?
I'd like to become an international businessman. I'm excited to give a speech in English one day.
Wow, that's great. So that's why you practice speaking English.
So let's see. Let's try this one. So remember, this one means excitement, right? So,
Yeah.
like, wow, that's great. So then after, you must take a little pause like this. Wow, that's great. So that's why you are speaking English. So remember, question, speaking English. All right, try it again.
Wow, that's great. So that's why you practice speaking English.
Perfect. The reason why I practice a lot is to improve my pronunciation. I think it's still not good.
I disagree. You have really improved.
Thank you. But I'd like to speak fluently like a native speaker.
There are differences between a negative English speaker and as
Native?
a native English speaker and an ESL speaker. I think your English is very good as a non-negative
N-
speaker.
Native?
No native.
There you go. All right, very good. So we'll switch the roles. You can be Alex this time, all right?
Okay.
And make sure you listen to the way I read this one now. Why are you learning English, Alex?
I'd like to become an international businessman. I'm excited to give a speech in English one day.
Wow, that's great. So that's why you practice speaking English?
There, the reason why I practice a lot is to improve my pronunciation. I think it's still not good.
I disagree. You have really improved.
Thank you, but I like to speak uh,
Flu,
firmly,
flu,
fluently.
fluently.
Oh no. Fluently, like a negative
Native.
native speaker. I
There are differences between a native English speaker and an ESL speaker. I think your English is very good as a non-native speaker. All right, so pretty good reading, okay? So let's try this one here. And before we continue, do you have any questions?
no.
All right, let's go to our check your understandings. So, why is Alex learning English?
Because he want to be international
He wants to
businessman.
become, there you go. He wants to become an international businessman. Good. What is a reason why Alex practices English or speaking? Why does he practice speaking?
The reason why he practice a lot is to improve his pro-
Pronoun?
pronunciation.
Good. Very good. Very, very good. All right. So let's move on to the next part here. We have a listening practice. Okay. So I'm going to read something and I want you to listen because you'll answer the questions down below. Are you ready?
Okay.
So first, I will read you the questions so you can remember them. All right. So question number one: where did Carol and Paul have dinner? What do both Carol and Paul like to do? When did Carol start studying French? And how did Paul improve his pronunciation? All right, so I will start reading this now. And if you cannot listen or hear it properly at the end, I can read it again, okay? All right, let's begin. Paul went to dinner at Carol's place. During the evening, they found out that they both love speaking French. Carol explained that she likes French because she's been studying and speaking it ever since elementary school. Paul said he always likes the sound of French, so he spent a year in Paris in order to improve his pronunciation. All right, did you hear everything?
I sort of didn't hear the end part.
So are you confident that you can answer these questions?
Only three.
Three? Okay, would you like me to read it again?
Yes.
All right, so listen carefully because it's going to be a little quicker this time, all right? Paul went to dinner at Carol's place. During the evening, they found out that they both love speaking French. Carol explained that she likes French because she's been studying and speaking it ever since elementary school. Paul said he always liked the sound of French, so he spent a year in Paris in order to improve his pronunciation. Got it?
Yes.
All right, I know you got this. Let's start with question number one. Where did Carol and Paul have dinner?
They had dinner at
Carol's?
Carol's place.
There you go. Good job. What do both Carol and Paul like doing?
Both like to speak French.
Hmm. When did Carol start studying French? It's all right. Take your time.
Brain work.
Mm-hmm. So when did she start speaking French?
I think it is B.
Is B your final answer?
I think it is.
It is A. She started learning French when she was in elementary school. Mhm. All right. And the last one. How did Paul improve his pronunciation?
B.
Mm. So this one is A. Paul lived in France for a year. Mm. All right. So it's okay. No worries. And we know that you need to improve a little bit on your pronunciation, okay? I mean, your listening skills, all right? So let's go on to our next part. And we have our discussion. Let's begin. Are you ready?
Yes.
All right. So why are you learning English, Evan?
Because I
Huh?
want to go
You can
to.
start with, I am learning English because.
Oh, I am learning English because I want to go to your country.
Ooh, I never heard of that country. What country is your country?
My country?
You said you want to go to your country. I never heard of that country. What country is your country?
No, 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 no.
So where do you want to go?
America?
There you go. Very good. So I am learning English because I want to go to America. And what is the reason why?
Because I want to see something special about it.
Hmm. So you want to travel as a tourist or you want to live there and go to school or something?
Just taking a picture will be good.
Ah, okay. So travel to America and speak English uh, with the locals, right?
Yes.
Yeah, we can say local people. All right, you can try to read your response.
I'm learning English because I want to travel America and speak English with the local people.
There you go, very good. So that's a good reason. And let's try the next one. And remember, you can start with your answer by using some of the question, okay? So, how long have you been studying English? And you can use the question like, I've been studying English for, right?
I've been studying English for hmm, 3 years.
Only 3 years?
Yes.
Wow. So, what grade? Do you remember?
When I started,
Yeah. What
what?
grade? What grade were you in when you started?
Oh, I might count it wrong because I started English in what do I say? 7
Mm-hmm.
when I was 7. Yeah.
7. So maybe grade 4? Maybe.
Yeah.
We'll just say that since the 4th grade.
Yes.
Ah. All right, you can read that one. Try that.
I've been studying English for about 3 years since the fourth grade.
Good. All right. So, we're going to be done here. And you've practiced your conversation skills, your speaking skills, and you also learned some new words. So, you can practice the words in the chat box, and I'll see you next time.
Yes. I want to learn one more thing.
Mm-hmm.
You have a YouTube channel?
Yeah, but I can't give that to you. It's against the Ingo rules.
Oh,
So sorry. I'll see you next time, Evan.
okay. Goodbye.